Welcome to EtherLink AI Insights, the podcast where we explore cutting-edge AI trends, strategies, and real-world applications. I'm Alex, and today we're diving into something truly unique, an AI leadership retreat happening in Finnish Lapland. Our co-host Sam is here to break down why nature, neuroscience, and AI training might be the combination executives never knew they needed.
Thanks, Alex. When I first heard about this, an AI vision quest in Lapland, I'll admit I was skeptical. But the data behind it is genuinely compelling. We're talking about a 47% increase in information retention when you combine structured learning with immersive nature experiences. That's not just feel-good corporate retreat marketing.
So it's not just go sit in the woods and meditate on AI. There's actual science backing this up?
Absolutely. Stanford research shows that 50-minute nature walks boost cognitive function and creative problem-solving by 60% compared to urban walks. And here's the kicker. During the Lapland retreat in June and July, you're experiencing nearly 24 hours of daylight, the midnight sun effect. That constant light actually enhances serotonin production and neuroplasticity, which means your brain literally processes complex AI concepts faster.
That's fascinating. So you're not just learning about AI agents and prompt engineering. Your brain is actually in an optimized state to absorb and retain that information?
Exactly. And here's why this matters for executives right now. McKinsey data shows 73% of business leaders feel they lack sufficient AI capabilities in their teams, yet 89% believe AI will reshape their industry within 24 months. There's a massive capability gap, and most people are trying to close it through online courses or half-day workshops while juggling email and Slack messages.
Right. So the retreat model addresses that problem differently. You're actually disconnecting from the corporate noise?
That's one of the smartest parts. Limited connectivity means you enter what psychologists call flow state, that cognitive mode where complex problem-solving accelerates dramatically. You're not half paying attention, you're fully immersed. For executives in Den Hogg, Amsterdam, or anywhere dealing with AI adoption, this complete separation from your normal environment is a strategic reset.
So what does the actual curriculum look like? Are we talking about building real AI agents, or is it more conceptual training?
It's hands-on. The program starts with AI lead architecture fundamentals, not generic AI literacy, but actual architectural thinking. You learn prompt engineering principles, how to design prompts that extract maximum value from large language models without needing extensive fine-tuning. Then you move into agent design patterns and how to structure autonomous AI systems within governance guardrails.
That's important. Governance guardrails. I imagine EU AI Act compliance comes into play, especially for European leaders?
Precisely. The curriculum includes EU AI Act compliance frameworks, which is critical for any leader operating in the European context. You're not just building a prototype, you're learning to build AI systems that actually meet regulatory requirements and organizational risk standards.
Walk us through what someone actually leaves the retreat with. Is there a tangible deliverable?
3 major things. First, a custom AI agent prototype you've actually built during the program. Second, what they call your golden prompt stack, basically the core prompts and frameworks you've tested that work for your specific organizational needs. Third, a 90-day transformation roadmap. That's not vague advice. It's a concrete plan for how you implement AI leadership back in your organization.
That's pretty comprehensive. So you're combining personal AI mentorship with this immersive environment. What does that mentorship piece look like?
It's individualized guidance from people who've actually built and deployed AI systems at scale. You're not getting theory from academics. You're getting practical wisdom from practitioners who understand the gap between this works in a lab and this works in a real enterprise. That's invaluable when you're trying to transform how your organization approaches AI.
I'm curious about the specific location, Kusamo and Taiga School. Why that spot in particular?
It sits at the confluence of 4 national parks and borders Kitkajärvi Lake. Sounds romantic, but it's actually strategic design. A 2023 University of Turku study found that immersive nature retreats combined with structured learning increase information retention by 47% and strategic decision-making confidence by 58% compared to conference-based training. The location isn't backdrop, it's cognitive architecture.
So for someone listening right now who's thinking, this sounds great, but I'm skeptical, what's the actual ROI here? What should an executive expect when they return to their organization?
You return with 3 tangible things: clarity on how AI reshapes your organization's strategy, not as a tactical tool, but as a fundamental shift in how you lead. Second, you have prototypes and frameworks your team can actually implement. Third, and maybe most importantly, you've reset your thinking. You've disconnected from the ambient pressure and noise long enough to actually strategize instead of react.
That strategic reset piece seems underrated. Most executives are in a constant reactive mode, especially around AI adoption right now.
Completely underrated. The corporate retreat usually fails because you're still operating within corporate routine. Email arrives, messages demand responses, board pressure remains. This program eliminates that noise for 7 days. It's not luxury escape. It's a deliberate cognitive and strategic reset designed specifically for AI leadership transformation.
So this is positioned for enterprise leaders, startup founders, and innovation teams, especially across the Netherlands and Europe. Why is that geographic focus relevant?
The Netherlands is a global hub for tech innovation and digital transformation, right? You have Den Hogg as a governance and policy center, Amsterdam as a startup ecosystem. Leaders in that region are managing incredibly complex AI adoption challenges: regulatory, competitive, organizational. This retreat is purpose-built for that context.
Final question. What makes this different from the typical AI workshop circuit that a lot of executives are stuck on right now?
Shallow AI workshops give you information. They don't give you transformation. You sit in a hotel ballroom for 8 hours, listen to slides, maybe do a group exercise, and you leave with notes you'll never reference. This retreat is measurable. You build something, you have mentorship, you have a roadmap. But more importantly, the environment itself is optimized for the type of thinking AI leadership actually requires. You're not learning about AI in a conference room, you're learning in a setting where your brain is in peak condition for processing complex strategic concepts.
Sam, thanks for breaking this down. For listeners wanting the full deep dive on this AI retreat, the curriculum details, the neuroscience behind nature-based learning, and how it specifically applies to enterprise AI transformation, head over to etherlink.ai and find the complete article. It's called AI Retreat Finland. Transform your leadership in Lapland's midnight sun.
And if you're seriously considering AI transformation for your organization or your leadership team, this program is worth evaluating. The combination of hands-on skill building, strategic clarity, and the neurocognitive benefits of that environment is genuinely rare.
Thanks everyone for joining us on EtherLink AI Insights. Until next time, keep exploring the frontiers of AI leadership.